Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and today we are going to be reviewing Godzilla Singular Point, Episode 3. I did Episode 2 like a while ago, I think. So now we are doing Episode 3. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the episode begins with the military locating the Rodan flock because they are on the move. And they are also creating the red dust, which apparently I kind of figured out that the red dust is actually kind of dangerous, apparently. Like, you can't breathe in it. And so eventually, everyone starts seeing that the Rodans are on the way. They are heading towards Japan very, very quickly. And our main character is still like on a train, apparently. And apparently the city is now preparing to be evacuated. And everyone looks up and sees that the Rodans have made their way to the city. And there's like 1,000 of these little guys. And I will say, I love this Rodan design. Like, I love the first Rodan design, but now this one's just different. So apparently we go back to our main characters, and apparently they are trying to figure out what they should do with the Rodans. And they are causing destruction already. And the character, I'm pretty sure that the characters realize that they can't use Jet Jaguar, because Jet Jaguar is still being prepared. And apparently these Rodans, they're like pack hunters. Because you see like not one, but like whenever there's one, there's like whenever there's one, there's like 5 or 10 more behind that one. So you can tell that they're pack hunters. That they travel, move in a pack, and they hunt in packs. And apparently we go to our main character in the computer dog, Pedu. My god, that sounds so weird when I say it out loud. Anyways, they are actually discovering the Rodans, or talking about them. But we move on to, I was going to say Team Jet Jaguar. That's what I'm going to say for the entirety of the reviews. Besides, I did 2, and now I'm doing the third one. Anyways, let's just not. Yeah. Anyways, the Rodans are everywhere, and they are basically causing destruction, and apparently our characters are going to try to fight them, what it looks like, with a radio wave to what apparently might annoy the Rodans. Which I have no idea how is that going to save their lives if it's literally gaining their attention. But in a way, it's still a good anime Godzilla, considering that there's a lot of weird moments and a lot of goofy, funny moments. Which what an anime Godzilla should have, by the way, may I point out. But unfortunately, our characters get stopped by another Rodan group. And we basically go back to our other main character and Padu, and they're still talking about something. But we go back to our other main characters, like, my god, how the way this episode switches character to character so fast, it's like ridiculous. Anyways, our characters basically get a Jurassic Park reference, where the human characters are trapped by the dinosaurs. In this case, the human characters are trapped by the Rodans, and apparently we meet some civilians along the way. But these Rodans are relentless, like they are just ruthless. And I'm kind of like comparing them with the Monsterverse Rodan. The Monsterverse Rodan was ruthless back. Like, he was ruthless and aggressive, but these guys are just on a whole different scale. They're like relentless. Not just that, they're like small and they're pack hunters. Like, can you imagine being in their situation where you see hundreds, if not yet thousands of small little Rodans hunting you? And our characters are basically trapped, but Padu somehow takes control of a small little vehicle thing. And one of our other human characters lets it out so that way it can go help our other main characters. But I know I said this before, but these Rodan designs are just beautiful. And, well, our human characters are basically at a tight situation where they don't do something, they're eventually going to end up being Rodan poop, basically. And the Rodans are not just relentless, they are freaking dang clever. Our characters in the bus are just trapped and holy crap. There's just a lot of talking, like I may have to do a part 2 for this particular part. But our human characters end up luring the Rodans with bows apparently, and that gets their attention. Like, I'm surprised that they're not looking to see where the shot is coming from. Like, if I were these Rodans, I'll like turn my head straight towards that little building. And I'll just be like, no, guys, the dinner's over there. The dinner's over there. Come on, let's get them. Let's get them out. Let's just grab them. And apparently they still try to use the radio waves to basically try to kill the Rodans. But they managed to get the Rodans away from our other characters. And while our human characters get chased, Padu comes to the rescue, saves our human characters, but ends up getting his butt handed to him. Like, it was just weird how Padu thinks that he could stand a chance against Rodan when he has, like, his entire family right behind him. That's like a kindergartner basically getting bullied by a bunch of bullies, and then, like, 5 or 10 seconds later, his older brothers and sisters show up and start chasing out the bullies. Anyways, Padu basically explains to our other character that he couldn't stop them because there was too many. Our human characters do what they can to lure the Rodans away from the city, I'm assuming. And they are running out of power, but like the juvenile Rodan, the adults just flat out died. Like, once again, they just flat out died. It's like they have, like, something that needs to keep them alive, basically. And I've been hearing rumors that people have been saying that it's like the red dust that Godzilla creates off his body to basically keep the little Rodans alive. Like, they can make their own, but for the rest of the episode, it looks like that they ran out of that power. And so that's what led to their death. And so, like, all the Rodans end up dying. But eventually our human characters start talking about the Rodans. But now, for the ending, a submarine detects an unknown target, and that unknown target just so happens to be our main protagonist in the story. And that is the one and only, the king himself, Godzilla, in his Titanosaurus form. I don't care what you guys are going to say in the comments below. It's not Titanosaurus, it's Godzilla Claudulus. Well, I don't care. Shut up and let me do my review, okay? If I want to call it Titanosaurus, I'll call it Titanosaurus. You can't stop me. So, Titanosaurus makes his way towards the city. Because I'm assuming he heard the Rodans or picked up their scent, or he was just heading towards the city in the first place, but the Rodans kind of beat him there first. And so, that was my review of episode 3 of Godzilla Singular Point. And I like this episode was just, holy crap, it was just like loaded with action. And may I mention monster scenes as well. And so, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to support Truth Excellence. And I'll see you in the next review. Bye bye.